And from what we've been told, there will be a press opportunity here at this facility. So let's go ahead and move through here as we make our way and get in position to get the remarks. As you can see, you've got a lot of, looks like obviously a police escort, to say the least, coming into this area. As we make our way into the secure area to be able to get the president to roll out of here. We are live here, Charlotte, South Carolina, making our way into a facility here. I would imagine that a lot of the focus on this particular stop will be on our Second Amendment right and protecting lawful gun ownership. We'll get here into position. We are here. We are live. We're glad you're joining us. Vanessa and Matthew have done a fantastic job providing the coverage to thousands of people live right now at that facility, waiting for the president to arrive there. This is our second stop post the airport. And after here, we'll be heading your way. If you're just now joining us, welcome. Live here in Summerville, South Carolina. As you can see, we've got obviously a lot of hunting, self-defense, firearms here at this facility. Good crowd outside. You might have saw that as we came in. Actually, Trump is in the building here. Let's see if we can turn out that way. I think he'll be walking through here. We're just going to kind of let this listen in. As he's meeting with a few supporters, it looks like, at the entrance here, but he will be walking towards us here when he's done. And then we're going to transition, from what I understand, to another counter. Engage some of the management here. As you know, President Trump has been very outspoken as far as protecting our Second Amendment rights and the lawful gun ownership in this country, as our founding fathers have laid out. And a stop here only reinforces the fact that he is for gun ownership. And really this pushback that we're seeing from the left to take away semi-automatic guns, and they call them assault rifles. That's kind of I guess a marketing thing they do on their behalf. It's a messaging ploy they do on their behalf to put such a terminology behind that. But they are a semi-automatic firearm, and the president has been very vocal about supporting our Second Amendment right, as we start to see other rights like the First Amendment right, freedom of speech, be stripped away in many cases, as the president has experienced himself through the situation with the election. We're going to listen in here as he makes his way closer to us.
Oh, good. Yeah.
We did we have a manufacturing facility about 2 miles from here, with 1,600 people, employees.
That's fantastic. And it's doing well. Well, now it's going to do better. Look at all these people. They've done a fantastic job. Fantastic job. Incredible people. People of South Carolina. Incredible people. And thank you for being here. Appreciate it. See you, man.
We do. We have. We sell about half what we sell is ours, and then we
Okay, we're going to kind of move, and as this develops, so just bear with us. We're going to move in a little bit closer as we are protected by the service here to make sure we stay in the distance that we have.
Yeah.
I'm going to transition over to another spot here. Make it a little bit easier for us to get around here.
No doubt.
See, Will, see if you can get in a little bit. I'll stand behind you.
Since you've left, the Biden administration's been terrible.
Let's listen into some of this conversation.
Ammunition, the pistol brace issue, but when you're back in, we need a little help on this.
Talk about pistol braces.
Absolutely, we love pistol braces. Okay, there's 40 million, potentially 40 million firearms owners that are felons now under Biden's pistol brace rule.
What is that exactly?
Okay, I have one, I don't know if we can get it. So during, about a decade ago, the ATF approved some pistol brace attachment put on a handgun. For your administration, they said sold close to 40 million. People bought them as a pistol. Biden came in, one of the first things he did was he made all those people felons. Right now we're fighting in the court, the Fifth Circuit, the Eighth Circuit. Okay.
I have one.
You have one?
Yeah, and my
Marjorie
mom
Taylor
has
Greene?
one. And it helps her, and she's able to
Right.
hold it. So it's good.
So not worried about inner city crime, all that problem.
Right.
But regular, average, solid Earth Americans, they gotta make them.
Take care of it. Take care of it. That's an easy one. Great stuff.
So we have a couple of guns that we actually made here in South Carolina.
Good.
I'll show
Let me see,
you.
yeah.
They're right down here. I don't know if we need to take it.
I'm going to transition of the president talking about pistol braces, talking about not only owning firearms, it's very important. Marjorie Taylor Greene commented in that she owns a pistol brace as well.
Okay, can you take this?
Yes, sure. You wonder what common people can do. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Fantastic.
When you ask which was the highest quality gun, sir, it's this one. That's a Glock. Glock actually did that, and these are actually great sellers. We sell them. We do. It comes exactly like this from Glock.
They like it.
Sir, if you want one, this one. Can I get one more picture with?
President Trump just mentioned that he would like to buy whatever they were talking about. I thought was a great moment there as I take a few pictures.
Hey, let me have it. Y'all look so good. Watch that. And hey, jump in one more time. But Julian, hey, Attorney General, jump in. You look good. There you go.
Well, Glock is fantastic. Huge partnership with Glock. We're one of the biggest. I don't know that they ever can. It's just a
That's a big seller.
Okay, this is fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha.
Thanks.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, let's put that up.
Head over to the range area.
We can show you a couple of
Relocate here. Backtrack as we are live here in Summerville, South Carolina at the Armory. It is a gun, pretty much outdoor supply facility here. And now the president's going to meet, have a few words with some of the local state legislators that flew in there. Let's listen in.
Yes, sir.
Well, I was very proud to receive the endorsement from these people. These are the most powerful people in the great state of South Carolina. I think I can say that very sincerely. They're fantastic people. And we have about a 44-point lead now. And we have a senator and we have a governor. And we still have that kind of a lead, right? It's nobody even close. And I think we're going to do very well. We're just looking at this store, and this store is amazing. It was built from scratch. It started in the garage about, what, 20 years ago probably. And look at, and 12 years, that's incredible. Boy, you work quickly.
Didn't sleep a lot.
You work quickly. No sleep, that's right. But you enjoyed it. Great job you've done. Great job. And Congressman, I just want to thank you, Mr. Chair. I want to thank you for the job you've done. One of the big moments in the history of Congress, one made a long time ago. I remember that. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay? Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is the CSM jack. We designed this from
We're just changing positions.
Just changing positions here. Let's get on the side.
Right this way, let's get the camera around here.
17, that's what the recruiter I just mentioned is going. He said we could help you out. And I actually got all active duty, went to ROTC and that's where I met Julie.
So what does this do?
This is a Jacqueline. I don't think your Secret Service want me to pick it up. But we make
But go ahead.
pretty much every single part here in South Carolina, Florida. We make the barrel. It's just, everything is made from raw materials. And we have
3 miles away from here, sir.
Okay.
a lot of it is made just down
So
there.
everything in
And-
the U.S.
And 100% U.S. made. And the cool thing is, South Carolina, it was developed in South Carolina.
Right.
So this was an idea that we had about 7-8 years ago. It's called the Jackal. It's one of the best-selling guns in the country right now. We also have, this is called the Dagger. This is our handgun. We have a lot of unique designs.
How did that compare with the one, the Glock that we just
Glock.
looked at?
Well, it's hard to compare with Glock, but I personally like it, and the Jackal is our #1, the Daggers are #2 sellers.
Wow.
They sell extremely well.
What's
And
the
again,
difference in
made-
price between that and a Glock?
A Glock is $550 to $600. These are from $300 to $400, depending on
All
the
right,
feature.
that's a
So
difference.
a Glock gets to charge a premium just because of their name
Yeah,
and everything.
I think that's right. That's right. You've done a great job.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations. See this man right over here? Most important man in photography. Even though he works for the New York Times. That's great. Anyway, that's great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for all
I'll
you've
see you
done.
soon. Joe, you
So,
bet.
I'll tell you a real quick story.
Go ahead.
So my wife, who you met when
Yes.
we started this when I got back from my second deployment, and I quit my regular job, and I told Deborah, hey, we're gonna start a company. But that whole year after I got back, we spent Sunday evenings watching The Apprentice.
Oh.
And I love The Apprentice. That was my absolute favorite show.
That's beautiful. That's very nice. It was a big hit.
It was a huge hit.
That was a big hit. We
love
liked
watching
it. The question is, would I have become president without it? A lot of people, they debate that question. Would he have become president without it? And I don't know. I think the answer is yes, but a lot of people disagree.
Sir, can I tell the American people that if you're elected, you'll take care of the pistol brace issue quickly for us?
Care of all issues.
It's a burden on.
We will take care of that. We'll take care of all issues. We'll take care of the border issue. We'll take care of the energy independence. We were energy independent just a short time ago. Think of it, 3 years ago, we had so much energy, we were soon going to be energy dominant. Now we're going to Venezuela and begging them for energy. And they sell us their tar. There's tar that they sell us. And we refine it in Houston. So if people believe in the atmosphere, they got a big problem. It's so horrible what's happening. No, we'll take care of a lot of problems. That problem's easy.
Appreciate it. Can Julian and I get a picture with you?
Yeah, come on over. That's something.
And the Attorney General, too.
No.
Come on, Attorney General.
Let them,
Look good.
let them.
It's a great picture. Okay, we've been called to go back to the press vehicles. We're going to do that right now as we're live here at the Palmetto State Armory here as President Trump made a brief stop here, talking to the employees, talking to the owners, not only about the various handguns that they provide here, talking about pistol braces, the importance of keeping that in effect and eliminating any kind of regulation behind that, and really just focusing on our Second Amendment right as we make our way through here.
You got a card?
Put mine on his tab. As we, okay. We'd like to, let's see if we can get the president exiting here. And we'll just have to run to the press vehicle. Anyway, when we're done here, we are headed straight to Matthew and Vanessa. This is a good spot here, it looks like. We'll be heading straight to Matthew and Vanessa at the conclusion of this stop, and then going into full coverage.
Man, I need to come back here.
We'll head straight to them as we continue this full day in South Carolina with the president. Programming note, we are transitioning on Wednesday. We'll be live from Detroit as he speaks with some former and current UAW
You know what? Let's head to the car.
strike workers.
We're gonna head to the car. Yeah,
Change of
let's head to
plans.
the
Can
car.
go back to the car.
Go over
So
there,
meet us
there you
on
go.
Wednesday. We'll be live from Detroit. Then on Friday, we're in Southern California for the California GOP luncheon. President Trump. Hey, whoa, this way.
All you, brother.
All right, we're going to make our way. Kind of give you an idea of the motorcade outside of this Palmetto State Armory. About a dozen or so vehicles in position.
We'll stay together.
We could. Let's stay together. Okay. For the support vehicles. And then obviously, you've got quite a few. Let's see if we can get a shot of that wheel. Officers on motorcycles. We've got first responders. And what they do is they go ahead of all of us and they shut down the roads, the feeder roads that go into position to let's make sure. I wonder if you can get a shot through there, maybe. I don't know. You might be able to get to before we pile the car. Let's just see what that looks like. Glad you're joining us on this beautiful Monday here in Summerville, South Carolina. The president expected to speak about an hour, 20 hour, 30 minutes to, it looked like, and it is, an absolute packed house there where Vanessa and Matthew are staged, and we're so glad to have you. Don't forget to support all of our sponsors and partners for today. The Birch Gold Group wouldn't be able to do this without them and others. And as we say, you know, this digital currency that we have, and this push, the BRICS that's underway, there's only one way to make sure your investments are secure. And that is, well, investing in gold, silver, and precious metals. And our friends over the Birch Gold Group want you to get that free information kit. You can simply text the words Trump to 989898. That's Trump to 989898. That is the Birch Gold Group. All right, we're waiting for him to step out. Hopefully we get a shot of the president. There's a lot of supporters when he steps out to his right down. We can kind of see them, Will. Let's see if we can show the supporters that are down straight ahead outside this Planet Fitness. A lot of people, when we came in, were chanting Trump 2024. We love you, Mr. President. There's a lot of, obviously, all positive things. And so I would imagine if we're up here on a Monday afternoon walking out of the gym, next thing you know, you've got a sizable security force roll up in the parking lot. That something special has got to be going on. So I may imagine a lot of these people had no idea what would unfold today in their state. But we're here, and we're glad you're joining us. And we also want to remind you to follow us on social media. If you're not following us on Truth Social, you can do that at RSBN on Truth Social. You can follow me as well at Brian on Truth Social, Brian Glenn TV across the board. Make sure you go to our website, rspnetwork.com/donate. rspnetwork.com/donate. You can simply subscribe to be a monthly donation, or you can do a one-time donation, a monthly reoccurring. It's all up to you. We appreciate it. And as we started this network back in 2015, 2016, we never had any idea that it would be as large as it is right now. And it is due to the viewers and your commitment to supporting us, and also watching events unfold like we have today. So we appreciate your loyalty, and we appreciate your constant support with us. So go to rspnetwork.com/donate. Like I said, if you're now joining us, we're in Summerville, South Carolina, in front of the Palmetto State Armory, where President Trump just was inside, stopped at a couple desk area, and looked at behind the counter. They talked about a couple of handguns. Let's see, he might be walking out here any second. Now we've got the service detail walking out before him, and there he is right there. President Trump walking towards the supporters. Kind of blocked at this position. We're blocked by the. It's coming back this way.
All right, let's let in the car.
All right, we can go ahead and load in the car. I'm going to toss over to Vanessa and Matthew, who are live on the ground at the rally location. We'll send it back to you guys, and we'll meet you there here in a few minutes.